Welcome to motherfucking Detroit, goddammit. Well, shit.
Dina, joining us right now is Detroit community activist and political analyst Adolph Mongo. And we have to say right off the bat that you are a supporter of Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. But,
yes.
It seems a sad time when we have to say you're a supporter, you're not a supporter, because we all are Detroiters and support this region. What do you think should be done as a political analyst to help heal? And I'm not specifically even talking about the mayor. As a community, how can we start to heal?
It's going to get worse. We are in a civil war politically, and the divide, it's a big one in this town already. And we're going to have a bigger racial divide because race is going to come into this when we go to circuit court because we're looking at a predominantly white jury.
Now, you say it's going to be a predominantly white jury. All those things haven't been sussed out yet.
Well,
but
it's been problems the last 5 years, and since the abolition of the recorder's court,
right,
that black defendants have a hard time getting a jury made up of any number of black people on it.
Now, a lot of people would think that to start attacking, say, the jury or attacking Kim Worthy is kind of missing the mark because what we're talking about are the actions
Kim
of the
Worthy
mayor.
is trying this case in the court of public opinion. She had made every talk show. She said she knew what she was going to do 2 weeks ago. Why didn't she announce it 2 weeks ago? She's getting as much media coverage as possible, locally and national.
Now, talking about the national coverage, the mayor was a punchline of jokes for Jay Leno this past night. Is he knowledgeable of this? He says he's all about the city's business.
Rudy Giuliani was a punchline for Jay Leno when he had his problems in New York. The former governor and the present governor have been punchlines. That's what comics do.
No, but we're talking about the mayor of Detroit right now.
Well, you know what? We take it hard because it's our mayor, it's our city. We don't want to be ridiculed on public TV before the nation, but it happens. We got to deal with it.
And that's my question: is how is he dealing with it? He's talking about the business of the city, but what is he doing?
He's going to go to court and he's going to fight it, like everyone else has a right to go to court and defend themselves. There's people here think that the mayor should just fall on the sword, walk away, but we got a long history in this town of black public officials being run out of office only to be later to be found not guilty of something. Basil Brown is a prime example, a state senator, one of the brightest, was forced to leave office for a crime that he was charged with by the Attorney General, and the Supreme Court, Dennis Archer was on that Supreme Court, ruled unanimously that he shouldn't have been forced to leave office or charged with the crime. We look at Frank Blunt, who I'm just saying, Frank Blunt should have been the first black police chief. He was forced to resign because of allegations in the newspapers, which wasn't true. So I can go back and I can name a whole list of folks that have decided to step down, leave office or their position, only to come back and say they shouldn't have done that. Now, the bottom line is the mayor has a right to stay in office. If people want to recall him, they have a right to recall him. If the mayor gets convicted of felonies, right, he has to leave office. But
due process will happen.
Let it take its course like any other trial.
All right, I wish we had more time. We could more debate this issue a little bit more. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in and expressing your opinion.